top story tonight, a City of Monroe infrastructure project is almost ready to be open for the public, and it's near completion, and folks are excited about the new roadway. NBC 10's Joel Massey shows us the new work and the plans for the future.
The first phase of the Kansas Lane extension is set to be ready soon, and it marks the beginning of the first of 3 phases that will lengthen the roadway by more than 2 miles. You will soon be able to travel from this intersection at Highway 165 to Old Sterlington Road. And in the next 2 years, from Old Sterlington, which is behind me, through the Cypress Point subdivision where the groundwork has already been laid. The city broke ground in April of 2023 on the $18 million project after first being proposed in 1975. It's taken this long to secure the funding. Aaron Buchanan with the Department of Transportation and Development tells us how the city was able to get the federal dollars.
Funding is a lot more complex than I think a lot of people realize. I think also involved in this are some road transfer credits that the city of Monroe was able to utilize toward this, and that would mean that they received credits previously on roadways that they took into their inventory from the state system. And so what happens is that's a benefit to the locals because they're able to use those credits on future projects however they would like.
DOTD says that the roadway conditions in the area were rated at a level of Service F, meaning that the roads are congested, causing more crashes and slower response times for emergency vehicles.
You know, the public doesn't care whether it's a state highway or whether it's a local road. They care, you know, how long am I waiting in this congestion? Is this roadway wide enough to handle the traffic flow? Does it make sense where the roadway is placed? You know, that's what the motoring public cares about.
Mayor Friday Ellis said he's pleased with the work so far and is excited about the state project set to begin around January 2026.
It builds upon the new interchange there on I-20 that has the roundabouts that mitigates that rail crossing there. So if you're trying to make your flight at the airport, you can jump on, hit a roundabout, and go over the railroad tracks and hit the airport.
Once all the projects are completed, there will be, in effect, a loop around some of the most congested roadways in the city. For your ArkLaMiss news source, I'm Joel Massey.
Kansas Lane Extension Phase 2 from US 80 to Bon Air is estimated to cost $26 million, a combination of federal and local funds. Phase 3, the railway overpass, is very early in development with no cost estimate or bid date.